Hey y'all, today we're diving into a hot topic that's been sparking debates all over the place. Did FEMA really spend hurricane funds on migrants? So, here's the deal. Recently, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas announced that FEMA is facing a funding shortage for hurricane relief. This news comes after FEMA spent a whopping $1.4 billion on addressing the migrant crisis since 2022. Folks like Texas Governor Greg Abbott and Elon Musk are pretty fired up, arguing that this money should be going to hurricane relief. But hold on a second. The Department of Homeland Security made it clear that the funds used for the migrant crisis are separate from those allocated for disaster relief. They say these funds can't simply be redirected. This clarification hasn't stopped the flood of criticism from Republicans, who accuse the Biden administration of prioritizing migrants over Americans affected by disasters. All right, let's break this down. FEMA has allocated only $10 million for current storm victims, and $4 million of that is already out the door. With hurricane season in full swing, many are worried that FEMA won't have enough resources to handle future storms and help those in need. Now, former President Donald Trump and his supporters have jumped into the fray, claiming that FEMA is running out of money because it's being diverted to help migrants. These claims have been debunked by FEMA and fact-checkers. FEMA's disaster relief funds are separate from those used for migrant support. Let's get some facts straight. Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas acknowledged a disaster relief funding shortfall, but emphasized that it's not due to migrant spending. Instead, the shortfall is because Congress hasn't approved additional funds. Despite all the noise, FEMA is still providing substantial aid to hurricane victims, including immediate assistance and temporary housing. So why all the confusion? FEMA recently addressed these misconceptions, reiterating that no disaster relief funds are being diverted to aid migrants. The agency underscored that the Shelter and Services Program for non-U.S. citizens is funded separately and doesn't impact disaster relief resources. This brings us back to the importance of clear communication and transparency. Especially during emergencies, misinformation can spread like wildfire. FEMA is working hard to debunk false rumors, assuring the public that they are committed to helping those affected by disasters. In summary, while FEMA is facing funding challenges, it's not because of money being redirected to migrants. The funds are separate, and the shortfall is a result of Congress not approving more money for disaster relief. It's crucial to rely on verified information and not get swept up in political rhetoric. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe out there.